No, the stories that make Nevada our home.
Home is everything.
Welcome back. Your Someone to Know this week grew up skiing the Sierra and figured out how to turn that passion into a career. He now runs the floor for the largest ski manufacturing company in the United States, right here in Reno. Meet Maxwell Smith.
What do you want to do when you grow up? And I always pick the safe answer, construction or design or whatnot, but in the back of my head, this was always kind of the end goal dream.
Using his mechanical engineering background to design specialty skis, Maxwell Smith is vice president of Moment Skis, a manufacturing company he's worked at for well over a decade now.
I moved to Reno for the university here to do mechanical engineering, and someone came into my dorm room one day and said there was a ski company in town, and came down here to kind of do whatever I could, start out sweeping floors and whatnot, and never left.
As VP, his day-to-day involves a lot of factory management and business forecasting, bringing in materials that take about 18 months to arrive. But over the course of his career, he says he's worked almost every job in the factory.
The general idea behind building skis is fairly simple. We're taking some different materials and essentially building a sandwich starting from the bottom and doing a bunch of different layers until we get to the top.
That includes slicing up plastic into just the right size and gluing all the bits and pieces together under a tight deadline. The adhesive in this cup gets used fast, otherwise it'll start to melt the plastic. After they've cured, skis come out of a mold looking a little jagged, so it's time to cut and polish. They'll hit a few different stations, sparks flying as they get that smooth look perfect for the sales floor. Smith says it's the ideal final product for American skiers who aren't big fans of the traditional skis coming out of Europe.
Everyone in North America kind of wanted something that was wider, that was more rocker, that was more playful, that could be skied off the groomers a little bit easier.
Take the Death Wish, for example. Smith says hold the skis together and you'll see two pockets, one at the toe and one at the heel. That's called a triple camber build, giving riders more opportunity to bite into the snow. It's engineering feats like this that match exactly how Smith himself likes to ride.
The trees are where I like to be, kind of wiggle through as much as I can.
But when he can't be on the mountain, he says he brings a slice of mountain culture to work with him every day. The noisy factory and constant flow of foot traffic from customers coming and going bears some similarities to the way he describes his favorite parts of skiing.
A lot of times it's crowded and bustling, but in the grand scheme of life, it's quiet while you're out there. Everybody's generally having a good time, and it's just a way to kind of get away from the day-to-day.
We did ask Smith to spill the beans, and he told us that personally, his favorite ski resort in the region is Sierra at Tahoe. He grew up shredding powder there and says it'll always have a place in his heart. Covering your Someone to Know, Faith Justice, 2 News Nevada.